3, 2, 1, go.
We don't have our countdown, so we have to
don't.
do our own. Cheers to episode, I don't know, whatever.
10, 11, 12,
It
something
doesn't
like
matter.
that. I think officially 10.
Yeah.
We actually tried to do some little snippet recordings on the golf cart today because we got these little mics.
Hey, look, they work.
We've been trying to get them to work for weeks. Well, actually a week or two. Like Mike bought them so that we could do our ghost hunting adventures and stuff in Alberta Beach, and he knew that we were going to go do it or attempt to do it last week. So Amazon, of course, it's 2-day delivery, right? Ordered us these mics, so we can't figure the frick for the frack. Like, how in the motherfuck do we
Hey,
get
that's weird. We couldn't figure out audio. Hey, guys.
Really? Like, does that surprise you? And I wish I could show you, but we're recording on my phone because we've got these mics.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So,
Here it comes. We may have to go into the gazebo and then come back out when this rain stops. Here it comes.
This has been the day.
Oh,
This
wait,
has
or was
been
it just the golf cart making the rain sounds?
I don't know.
Or like the
no, I
T-Rex?
think it's
Yeah.
starting to rain.
All right, we're going to pause and come back. And we're back outside.
We're continuing by the real fire.
Because look at it. It's so pretty.
It's
It's
gorgeous.
so nice out. It's as nice as it gets for Canadians.
Like this when we're camping.
Your hair is very rarely, well, I wouldn't say rare. A few times.
So anytime I go to the hairdresser, so every 8 to 12 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks, she cuts my hair, colors it, does whatever, and she'll either straighten it or put some cute little curls in it. So that happened right before we came out to camp. So I brought my straightener and I've kept it. Normally I have the big top bun, and I know
shout out to Jody for noticing Jen's top bun.
I'm
do you know why my hairdresser points it out? It's because it's not good for your hair. When Billy puts her hair in a ponytail, she says, Billy, loosen that ponytail and move it around your head or you're going to have breakage. Well, so she immediately sees breakage. That's it. That's why she said it. But she goes, then she goes, and then when she starts to laugh, it's just fucking hilarious. So shout out to my hairdresser because you're fucking amazing, Jody. I love you. Thank you for listening.
Yes, we do. And that's where we were going. There are certain people that have tuned in from day one. They don't care how crappy we sound. And our viewers are going up because our clips are getting better and we're learning. I mean, so we've done at least 12 episodes. We've done mini clips. We've filmed once when I recorded, there was no sound. Actually didn't even hit record. She filmed, twice. There was no sound. Like, shit happens. We're Gen X. This is the thing. There was no cell phone. You went outside. You had to let the hose run so that you didn't burn your tongue on the hot water. Oh
my God, I forgot about that. When you first would turn on the fucking hose. Many bears.
The magic dragon.
This is for many bears. He always makes a joke that it's always igloo season in Canada. So this is May, all right? We don't smoke. But we're like, oh my God, it's so nice out, you guys. Let's go outside. We can see our breath and it's not even that bad.
Yeah, we can be in shorts.
Well, right now. My pants are wet though. Our sweet neighbor, Michelle, who is like basically the godmother to my kids. She texts me when we're sitting in the gazebo. It's fucking downpouring, like fucking insane. She goes, your back window's down in your car. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So Emma and I hightail it back to our campground on the golf cart in this torrential downpour. My pants are still wet. Michelle, you could have told me my window was down only.
Funny enough, we both brought out our hoodies because I
forgot mine. I had to bring it home. I had to bring it today when I took Billy to work. I was pissed yesterday I didn't have it. So I had to drive Billy home this morning, take her to work, and then I brought it back because I was like, I want my sweater.
I think I'm going to cut mine. Then at least when I have my glasses and my top on, that's bad for my head.
The neck hole and I have a small head, okay? When you have a small head and the neck hole's still too fucking small, then you know the neck hole's too small. I have to wear a children's size hat. My Flames hat is the fucking from the kids section, like size 7, like toddler 7.
Beautiful this is.
I know.
The fire.
It's so pretty. I fucking love it.
Is it a cheeseburger bird?
I still haven't heard. That's not it. No, it isn't.
Yes,
Thank you,
listen.
Haley.
Listen. Cheeseburger. Fuck, 100%.
No, it goes too much though. Like,
Because they go cheeseburger. Sometimes.
Oh, now she's fucking flipping the parameters on how the birds say cheeseburger. Ooh, I just got a big, huge draw. Fuck you.
Oh, there's people walking by. Maybe we gotta blur the
Oh,
face.
hey,
We got strangers.
stay here.
We can't blur their faces. Oh, you can't.
Oh, you
see
can't
them.
even see them. Hey, look.
See,
Now I
we're in
can't see them at all.
We're in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, Jen's place is on a weird street in the campground that nobody can ever seem to find. Even though
I
there's a
love it.
major camp intersection. I like to call the streets in the campground the street you live on. So the street we live on, I don't know. It's just the street we live on. But that's what we call them. But Jen's is in a weird spot. Like the numbers
one
go
of the
weird.
original roads. So if you don't know it's here, most people go through the new sites because it's new, beautiful, blah blah blah. But this is like an original strip. So
Where it still feels like you're camping because she has trees, right? She can put up lights. Where we are, it's open like you're camping in the Walmart
and our
fucking
short
parking
little,
lot.
yes.
But
yes.
that's why we have the gazebo we do, and we've got it as cozy. We got it as cozy as we could because we are aware we're in open space. We're not in the trees like this. But I also don't envy their cleanup
But
every
back
year.
in the day, or at the beginning of the year. But
Or
back
that's
in
what I-
the
yeah,
day,
that's what I meant.
you never used to be able to get down in the trees. It was a luxury. First of all, there was a waiting list, and second of all, you had to go to the top,
Yeah.
like the big open field. And so for me, Brooklyn was 1 year old, and I didn't want to have to be up there with her in the sun all the time
Mhm.
because she's pale.
Yeah.
And so am
She's
I. We both burn really bad. Haley and Quincy have Ukrainian in them. Quincy goes from brown to black. Haley goes from a nice, I don't know, soft white to a brown. I don't even. I don't
What
even
the
know.
hell is soft
Anyway,
white?
Either way, they tan beautifully.
You are a beautiful
don't
shade of soft
burn.
white.
She's soft.
I'm never gonna forget that. Honey,
Brooklyn
you look like soft
and
white.
Emma. Brooklyn and Emma. Yeah, you guys are light bulbs. You're like white that can burn if you sneeze.
Well, the rain got on my hair. And look, yes, I did get a haircut. A lot of it. Look how dark it is, though.
Yeah,
It's getting blonde on Monday.
that's what we
I
were
look
saying.
a fucking 100. Don't it?
I said
She just
looks
giggles.
wise.
I don't want to look wise. What are you talking? What?
Come here, suck bum.
Oh God, I do look 100. I'm getting the Botox. Fuck this shit. That's right. You heard it here first. Actually, this is the first time I mentioned it.
Why do we keep having yellow squares around our faces?
Because the camera is focusing in on us.
Right.
Watch. Watch.
Oh boy,
See?
there it is.
It's a tracking lock. Oh,
Tracking log. Of course, it's a tracking
I look
log.
fucking 100. What else was in your notes that we were talking about
so
inside?
one thing I wanted to ask you, because you always say I'm such a cliche, and I like, of course you say this, the best of, but so I heard a quote just the other day, and it was like super.
Do I have to have
profound.
a stitch into a pillow for you?
No. No, but I love quotes. I love, like, I see them all the time and I post them. That's who I am.
I know, but
If
I'm
they're
your
inspiring.
sarcastic friend that has to say this thing.
So this one said,
It's my job.
people are either a drain or a faucet.
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
Oh, for sure.
Choose wisely.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And I was like, that's a quote everyone needs to hear.
100% it is.
I like to think I'm a faucet. I pour into others all the time. I hope I am. Like, that's my goal in life.
I'm not a fucking drain.
But faucets just take and shit just drains through them. And
I don't do that.
that's what I'm saying. People are a drain or a faucet, so choose wisely because they can drain you as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Honestly, and I had this discussion with Billy, driving her to work this morning, is since I turned 50,
Bermuda Triangle.
Since I turned 50 last year, and I'm 51 this year, I don't care. And what I mean by that is, and I'm just saying this in the nicest possible way, is I have been I've let people walk over me my whole life. Okay. I don't stand up for myself. I never say what I'm feeling. I hold back and be like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't do any of those things. I still don't to a very big degree. That's true. But I am getting better.
But there's a point of being respectful and being able to speak your mind.
That's right. But I am at the point where I'm just like, no. I don't know how to say no. Put it that way. Okay, there it is. I don't know how to say no. I've started to say no. Now that I start to say no, now I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
Steph always says yes. Steph always lets them do this. So when I stand up for myself and I finally become assertive, even Shannon, who you guys are going to meet, Shannon's going to be out soon this summer. Shannon said to me since I was 15, where's your spine? Like, why don't you ever stand up for yourself? And then I do. And then I get, oh, now you have a fucking backbone? Do you fucking want me to have one or not?
But that's what they say about women. You're too fat, you're too skinny.
Well, I don't care.
Tall, you're too small.
But this is the thing.
Like, you can't win.
But I'm done. But for me,
you're left-handed, you're right-handed.
For me, I'm done. I don't care if people don't like me anymore. I'm done care. Like, if people don't like me, that's not my business. She's playing with them.
No, she wants to go play.
Do you know what I mean? What other people think of us is none of our business.
No.
It's not, though. And that's a true statement. What other people think of me or you or the podcast or Haley or Emma or the trees or your dog. Can't have that breed here. She's even mis fucking represented. She's not a pit bull. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is a micro American bulldog. She just happens to have the same colors as a pit bull. But that's what I'm saying. The judging, and I'm over it. Like, I'm done letting people walk on me. I'm just done. And if people don't like me because of it, I really truly don't care. You don't have to hang out with me, but I'm gonna do the best I can to still be nice and still be respectful. But I'm just not gonna let people walk all over me anymore. You know, I even had that conversation with Max like last week. He's like, "Mom, you're so aggressive."
It's not that I'm aggressive. Haley, we were like, "Where's Fantasy Bag?" Same thing. It's a long weekend. Why isn't he out here? Little shit. He should be here. That's good though. That's okay.
But I'm
now
just
it's beautiful. Look at this guy.
Well,
love it. We look great. Oh, look at the meerkat over there. Putting her sweater on properly so she doesn't look like
she's not stripping anymore? She's such a whore, that dog. She's like that 87-year-old.
How'd you find your cup? Because
I knew where my cup was.
I thought you said...
No, I thought I didn't, but I put it in the fridge, remember?
Oh, yeah. Right.
So my wine wouldn't get too hot while we were gone in this really beautiful weather.
Her red wine. She didn't get too hot.
No,
but
I
your
fucking
pizza
love
did.
it. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh yeah. So we were going to talk about our adventures.
We went to Barhead yesterday.
Right.
Oh my God. I love this town so much.
So when I broke my ankle, we went to Barhead. And that's the only time I've ever been there. But you guys have been there before, and they said they have all these little shops, they're antiques, this and that.
What Emma and I love to do, and I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. In the wintertime especially, and I've started trying to incorporate Jen and stuff when the kids are busy and whatever, to get her out and, just hang out, go to the pubs, just do the things that Emma and I do on the weekend, because I want to start hanging out with my friends too, now that my kids are growing.
And that's
I want to fucking make memories with my friends now. I chose
to have kids young, so
right?
I can have once.
And that's right. And I'm still making memories with my kids, but now I want to make memories with my friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
And I'm at that age. So what Emma and I love to do on the weekend is we'll go to Home Depot. Emma loves Home Depot, but we have to go to each other's places. Hi. She'll drag me to like Princess Auto or fucking Lordco, that auto place, and it just smells like tire. Look at her. Oh, sweet.
Give me a kiss.
No, that's a nice kiss. Oh, that's the best kiss.
Right.
Yes, she is not a pit bull, FYI.
No.
She's the sweetest little, get your face off. Anyway, we go around, we just do Uncle Wiener's. It's such a stupid name for a store. And just go around, do liquidation shopping and all that bullshit that we love to do in the weekends because, what else is there to do? So we wanted to do that in Barhead, but they have antiques, and how amazing. What was the name of that greenhouse? I wish I could shout them out right. What the fuck were they called? Babe?
I can't look because my
Haley,
phone's
can
the
you
one
Google
recording.
really quick?
What does that
greenhouse
say?
in...
What does that say?
Oh, that's been on for a while. Oh, it wants more light.
Oh, because
Barhead-
the sun's going down.
Yeah.
We're
Barhead
okay.
Greenhouse, but it's also got like a cafe. It's on the
Oh,
highway.
It's fucking phenomenal. It's heaven.
If we hear the
It
name,
is
yeah,
literally magical.
it was magical.
We
And
took pictures. We took
Oh
videos.
my
We're gonna
God.
post them.
the way they've done this greenhouse though, with the homemade bakery and pastries and espressos and coffees and teas, they've done it where they like say they go to flea markets or garage sales or whatever, and it's all made up of just random old things and vintage couches from like 1950 that you can sit in to have your
Sit
pastries
anywhere.
and teas.
Sit in between
Oh,
this row
all
of
of the
succulents.
most beautiful greenhouse
Yeah.
of exotic plants and flowers you've ever seen. It is such a
It's-
beautiful. I would love to go live from there for 5 or
We-
10 minutes the next time we go to
could. That'd be
Barhead.
cool.
We
I
asked
did
their
take-
permission if we can. Yeah,
I took a video, but then
It's
it ended
gorgeous.
up being super packed. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to. I don't know how much I'll be able to share, but I did take a video because it is like, it's so phenomenal. It's so. So
Definitely.
we went into all these.
Pots and pans?
We went
No.
we went into all these little thrift stores down Main Street, and they all closed at different times, and
Are
it was
you the
so fun.
sweetest?
And then we drove past our little sweet spot where we like to
Oh,
go in the water. In the water, there was no
You
beach.
guys,
We were
listen.
like, holy shit.
this where we go in the summer for our lake that we found. The beach is actually quite deep. Like it's got to be 20. What do you think, babe? Like 15, 20 feet deep from where we walk down the stairs to the water. It's got to be 20 feet, right? You can set up a shit ton of people. The water went to where we walked down our sand stairs, and the whole beach was gone. I'm sad. Like, what's it gonna look like when we go? Oh my God!
No, it'll be.
It was like that was
Look at
crazy.
these. They're both fucking napping these old ladies.
She's
Fuck.
not. This little sweet puppy face. Oh, look at
Oh, my sugar baby.
You're not gnawing on my stupid nails.
She's teething.
I know.
She's totally teething. Like, she doesn't. She usually plays with toys where we'll throw them and she'll run after them.
You got her a Kong and put like peanut butter in it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
or that fucking the dog cheese spread.
All of it. All the gross.
What is in that
I used
dog
to put.
cheese spread?
I sometimes put peanut butter. in
Emma's
there.
holding fucking Casey like a newborn.
So my.
And you're the closest to a newborn, and she's a old lady.
Right.
Aw.
Find the name of that.
How have you not found it? Why didn't we look?
Let me look. I've got it. I've got it on my phone because I took pictures. We can't look. It's not
Watson.
pot.
It is not pause. No. What? But I
His
fucking.
balls are.
Oh my God, Joe! We should watch that movie. Joe Dirt.
It's deer tay. I just added E and it's deer tay. I love that movie.
You know what, Haley? I just don't think I like your tone right now. Is it on the highway? Hey, show me what the outside looks like.
Nope. It's got this color.
Pots and pansies.
It's a
No, that's not it. No, it's beautiful on the outside. It's like
baby.
it's not.
Pots and pansies.
It's not
You're a
though.
fucking pansy.
You're fucking wrong. Emma, the one with the car out front. You took pictures of Brooklyn out front of it.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but the phone is recording us, so we can't look.
that's
Never
probably
mind.
a good place to end it because that's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
all
So you know what? This was a fucking great day.
It was. And
It
we'll
was fun
probably
today.
record some more. But this.
What? No, it's so beautiful.
Neverland. We weren't in fucking Peter Pan's world.
You might have been.
Maybe.
Emma said she saw a fairy riding on a dragonfly.
No, that was at the Calgary Zoo when we
Oh,
went.
yeah. She had a 50 milligram Kootenai lab, and she's like, "Did you see that fairy on the dragonfly?" We're like, "Bitch, no."
Don't think
Anyway,
so. Look
well-
at this big vicious puppy. She's like napping.
and she gives the gentlest kisses. She's so sweet. Look oh, look at her cute face. Oh, look at it. Oh my God.
Okay, well, this was fun.
Peace out, you guys. We will see you next time.
Probably
Likely
tomorrow.
from here. Actually, yeah. Probably. I don't have to be at the hairdresser till 3 to get rid of this. When you guys see me next, I'm not gonna look 100. I mean, not in the hair anyway. I still have to work on my face. Don't say a fucking thing either, Stacy. Bye. And we're back.
This might be another mini episode. We're probably gonna have to stitch a few together. And all my notes are on my phone, so this could be fun because usually I take notes. And
so we just moved from outside to inside. That's literally it. It just started pouring freaking rain. So
it was,
we came into the gazebo
because we have a real fire outside, and then we have just a propane fire in my gazebo. And we thought it'd be way more fun to be out there. And then the rain's like, no, just kidding. So it's been raining on and off, but it's not snow.
Yeah. And it looks so pretty out there too. And it smelled like that was actually like the first really big rain.
God, no, it's been downpouring. Oh no, but yeah.
No, but like for the first like huge rain.
Downpouring all day.
Yeah. But we look so great by this fire lake glow though.
Right?
Like I don't look 100. I actually
yeah.
Right? But yeah, so we did a video today that we'll post.
Little mini clip. It's super fun.
We're
figuring out the mics. We wanted the on-the-go mics so that when we go do our ghost adventures and stuff, we can just take it and go and record.
Also, the setup though with these is we don't have to set up the laptop. We don't have to set up the microphone.
We don't need Wi-Fi. We thought it'd be so easy.
Yeah.
And it took us weeks to figure out. I thought I needed an adapter. I didn't. I just needed a regular old phone cord.
How did he even figure that out though?
Wow.
Like, did it say in the instructions? Because I did not see that.
Chris, my neighbor. And this is where we're going to start this episode. Before we get into how our week was and stuff, we just want to talk about some of our tried and true, loyal people
and how we know them. And how we know them, and just give them a little shout out to say
from the very beginning, because we know audio
and
has
you guys feel important
right up until episode 8,
up until 2 weeks ago.
We finally got it figured out once we came out to camp, which is so convenient to be at camp because then we can just we can record many, we can record one, we can just do whatever we feel.
From so many pretty places too.
So we did take the iced tea drink. But we actually mixed it up and put it in the Ninja slushy smoothie maker, whatever you want to call it. And we mixed it with juice and water, and 6 of us shared it. So it was 150 milligrams or whatever, but a few of us shared it. So then we also took a 25 milligrams. So that's our feature of today. We're on to our
wine. We have to have some oil soon.
We could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that. But so we want to start with reviews because it's so funny. We were sitting here talking with Brooklyn, my youngest, and we're like, we doubled our viewers. We went from 7 to 14. And then she's like, oh, now I'm touching the mic. Don't touch the mic. I'm going to wreck.
Yeah, don't do that.
And she's like, someone had checked, it was 16. And then Brooklyn's like, actually, it's 17.
Because she liked it.
But it's not like.
Followed or whatever.
It's a follow.
Sorry,
she's like, Mom, I didn't like it. I followed it. So she'll probably unfollow once we don't notice it. Like once we have enough people that we don't notice. But right now,
she'll always follow.
We're at 17, so it's like, I'll support you guys. And we've had some tried and true, loyal fans, people that we didn't know, we didn't expect would be listening to us.
Okay. We'll start with this one because last night it was hysterical. I'm in bed. It's 10 o'clock. Actually, I wasn't in bed. We were in the gazebo, actually, having a fire. But anyway, my buddy in Pennsylvania, we call him Many Beers because I met him at an NFL game in Tampa Bay, Eagles, Bucks. And let me tell you something, NFL games are so fucking fun.
But the tailgate parties.
Oh, yeah. 70,000 people every Sunday. It's crazy. So my buddy Chris and I went to this football game, and we met him and his cousin or brother-in-law at the bar. But we said, we're giving you a Canadian name, and it's called Many Beers because this guy can drink Miller Lite like nothing you've fucking seen before. We were like, he's drinking 30 of them in like 15 minutes. It's crazy. So we actually changed his Facebook name to Many Beers.
So we fit right in with us Canadians.
What the fuck is actually his even name? Oh, it's Mark. So anyway,
Many bears.
He messages me last night and he says, I shit you not, when's your next podcast coming out? And I said, are you listening? He's like, yeah. I'm still laughing about the online dating story from last week. But this is,
people are so invested.
I love it.
Like, it makes my heart so happy. And not just because right now we know these people, so it's extra special. But
that's
just
somebody in the States that's going to send that shit out.
And that's what he said. He shares
That's
it.
right. He shares it. And the more people he shares it, maybe his wife loves it and her friend loves it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why we want to give you guys that.
Out the audio, and you can hear us without fucking blasting your ears and all of that kind of stuff. It's what'd she say?
I don't know. She's mumbling. Oh,
the dogs got in.
Apparently,
we got our camping mugs.
This is the Dink. Hello, Dink.
Oh yeah, you guys saw Nova last week.
Oh, you see Nova. So. This is Casey Ray. Say hello, Casey Ray.
Gives us double chins.
Well, just do this. We can sit like this all night.
I'll be Jen Nona.
Okay, who's your first shout out you want to do to, and then I'll go after that.
Oh, Brooklyn, no. So honestly, the only one that I know of, like, there's a few out from camp, but my sister-in-law Sarah, she listens.
Yes,
which has made us want to perfect audio
because we know not everybody can watch.
A lot of people stick around, I think, because they can get through the terrible audio with watching us. Like
yes, you're right.
So, and how it took us 10 weeks to know a phone cord connected this shit for it to work. And same with the other ones, we needed to just turn the dials down. Like, thank God camp happened so fast, because we would have went all winter.
But did you know our first podcast was in March, Jen? March 10th.
Yes, I know, because
March 10th.
It's forever ingrained in history. Like,
right?
We're doing one full year, and then we made 2 seasons. We don't know where it's going. And just so you know, we said we had a big surprise for this weekend. We can't exactly share it.
Yeah.
Except to know that it may or may not have something to do with camp merge. And so awesome. We've had issues with the logo because it needs to be a certain quality to be able to be put on merchandise. For you, we want you guys to wear our stuff and be proud, and we want, like, we know a lot of people that love and support us that also want to wear our merchandise. So that was our big reveal. That was our big exciting thing we were going to announce this week. We wanted to show up in our camp merch, but our amazing vendor that we found, she's such a perfectionist. She's like, the first one's the hardest because I really need to, like, dot the I's and cross the T's and this and that. And so she's like, she tried to have it ready for us for May long weekend and she couldn't. And it was heartbreaking, but when she showed me, like, the mock-ups and stuff, I was so excited. I was like, it's worth the wait. So it's worth the wait. And I'm excited because I really hope that people do want to wear
and they're nice. They are really nice. Like, but they also look very, like, Gen X 90s type stuff because that's who we are and that's how we want it to look.
Totally.
And I mean, we're not going to change who we are or how we talk or whatever. That's not going to happen. But regardless, the shit's pretty cool. Yeah. Like, we've got some cool stuff coming. We're excited.
So my shout out was for Sarah, my sister-in-law. She has been listening.
Excellent advice too.
She listens to podcasts all the time while she works. Mm-hmm. And I have 2 sister-in-laws, and it's funny because I have 2 in-laws. People know this about me. Once you're in my life, you're in my life forever. So yes, when myself and my kid's dad, it didn't work out, his family has still always been in my life. Like, their family, they always will be family. And same with my sister-in-law. Like, she was in my life. She met my ex. So she's been in my life that many years, and she has my 2 nieces. And the thing about relationships is that everybody's different.
Oh, God.
Like, I have an amazing, great relationship with my brother's new wife, but it's very different. And I still have a great relationship with Sarah, and I always will because I love her. We get along so
and
great.
She has good advice about our audio, like, because and I listen to podcasts.
Because she listens.
That's right. And I listen to podcasts every day too. Like, I don't even listen to music anymore in my car. I listen to music at pool. And Morgan Wallen's new album just came out. I'm 37 songs. I've been listening to it nonstop since Friday, and it's so good. But I literally only listen to podcasts now. So I know how they should sound. And when I even, like I said, I listen to us, and I'm like,
We were sound
Oh,
blasting.
Jesus.
But we didn't know how to fix it. This is the thing. We're Gen X moms that we were out before cell phones. Like, we were out playing in the dark, having fun, drinking from the hose, getting dirty, doing all the things. So when we look at this stuff, it's gibberish to us. So we took it over to the neighbor and we're like, can you help us figure this out? It took him 5 seconds. His youngest child came out and was like, doo doo doo. Right? We were like,
doo doo doo. That's the official sound for when old ladies can't have text. Fucking.
But we really do love the feedback because it's helping us learn and grow. And our goal is just to like evolve and get better and do better. And just like every feedback I've heard is it feels like I'm in the room having a conversation with you guys. And that's what we want. We want you to feel like you're just here with us, hanging out at camp. The dog's over there sleeping in the blanket. This dog's over here being a bitch.
Hang on, though. Wait, I want to show you something funny. Okay. Her arm came out of her coat, so she kind of looks like a little slutty dog. Look. Oh, hey.
Hey, you.
Hey. She's like, you fucking asshole.
So we were filming outside, but then it started raining. So we found an Oilers flag because, of course, we won 5.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Game 5, which is pretty fucking remarkable. We are going to the
Dallas
Western Conference final.
Yeah, against Dallas. I just feel like it's going to get hot, and I just would hate for that cord to melt since we just finally got shit working.
We figured
She fucking imagine. Oh, my God. It's so
We've been so
stupid.
Careful and so gentle with everything to try and just like
walking around everywhere like this.
And like, here we go again. The cord's fucking bent. What are we gonna do today?
Fuck me. So my next shout out.
We haven't given up.
Yeah, no, we're never giving up. That's not gonna fucking happen.
Not an option.
So the next shout out I'm gonna give is to Chrissy. And I'll explain where I met Chrissy from. So Chrissy is the daughter of okay, hang on. Let me start again. So Jack and Billy's dad, Mike, is a flooring installer, and he used to work with Chrissy's dad.
Oh.
And when I met Chrissy, she was like 15 years old. Okay, now she's about to be married and has 2 children.
Okay, yeah.
And her brother bought my fucking Sunfire, my silver Sunfire that I called Celine. Okay.
Of course.
I love that car so much.
I had a car named Putter. Yours was Celine.
All my cars have lady names.
Mine barely got me from A to Z. It was like God. Putt. We called it Putt. Like
I love
sometimes
Celine.
You had to do this to make it drive faster.
Yeah.
Like you had to
right?
do
Like Fred Flintstone it down the fucking street. Yeah. But yeah, so her brother bought the car. Her dad worked with Jack and Billy's dad for years while we lived out in Vulcan. And that's how I met her. We became friends. And over the years, we just stayed friends over the years. And like I said, when I met her, she was 15 years old, like just this big. So that's how I know Chrissy. So that's what I wanted to do. And I said to Jen is, I just want to do the shout out and say how we know these people, who they are in our life. You know what I mean? So that you can see like it's all different types of people, like Mini Beers. And I'm going to say this. He is a grown-ass man in his mid-40s that listens to us, and I love it.
And Dale said.
And Dale's the guy that fixed our audio. The original audio on our mics. Dale listens to us, and he says he has a hard time turning us off at night to go to sleep because he wants to keep listening. Yeah, Dale, we know you just want to take us to bed with you.
Oh, my God. But we have had friends all through camp that are like, I'm listening, and I was crying at the Strawberry, and like I try and we don't want to say we try and post all the feedback and stuff like that because we truly appreciate it. We know that these 16, 17 people are the hardcore people that love us the most, and we will never forget you. And we do shout out to you because we do love and appreciate.
What's your next shout out? Do you have another one? You gotta have.
I don't know that I have anyone else that listens.
Nora.
No, you do though.
Nora listens, and Nora.
Oh, tell them what she said today because it was the cutest.
Nora's so sweet. So she's been out at camp. She figured it out. I think she said 21 years, and it's been 19 for us. I didn't meet her until
she's the one we had the Mother's Day brunch at last Sunday.
Yeah. So I didn't meet her until Tatiana, so Sandra's daughter, was born. And I think I want to say is 14 or 15. So we've known Nora for 14 or 15 years. Sweetest person ever. She's the one that like brought me when we moved from a tent trailer to a trailer. She brought me the vent covers because Mike didn't want to open the vent.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're opening the vent.
She made us a quilt for our new house.
Us too.
Like we've only known her for a few years and Jen's known her for fucking ever. But Go on.
And so she says,
It's so
she
cute.
says, please don't be offended.
We're like, we don't get offended. That's the whole name of our show.
No. She's like, how do I love watching the clips, which the clips are stuff. Like, she's all over those clips because I don't know how to do that. See, we try and balance each other out. Certain things like technology and the actual like audio, we're both clueless on, but like Facebook marketing, I'm good at, but TikTok and things like she's good at. She posts the episodes, and we've talked about this. And guys, we are going to come back to some of our conversations and stories that you've missed out on, but also we do recognize the audio sucked, and it's okay. So we'll probably go back into some of those stories and retell them.
And if there's any you want to hear, just tell us. Like, yeah.
We'd
so
love the
finish your
feedback.
shout out because Nora's cute. Because I know my next one.
She says, please, I don't want you guys to be offended, but I love the short clips. But where do I watch the real thing, the full thing, the full episode? And so I said, do you have our business page, Zero Fucks Given? So this is a lesson for everyone. If you don't know where to watch our full episodes, go to Zero Fucks Given on Facebook. It's a business page. And every Tuesday, actually usually every Wednesday, because she posts to Spotify and YouTube on Tuesday, but sometimes it's after I've gone to bed because we promise by Tuesday, but we don't promise what time.
I am going to try to get it out by Monday night, my very best, so that it's there Tuesday when people wake up, because now we are getting that feedback that Chrissy was looking for it and it wasn't there. And now it's becoming cognizant that, hey, this is important and I got to get this out now. And it is important to us. And we're not giving up. But anyways, go on about Nora.
And so she asked where we can watch. I said, go to my Facebook page. I pulled it up. I said, when you go into the featured, we've got episode this. So I can only have so many featured at one time, which I just learned. So then you have to unfeature certain. So it's always going to be the most current episodes. When you zoom down a little bit, you go down on the page. You could turn that down a little bit. It's getting warm. Yeah. Or open the curtains, actually. Open the curtains might be nice.
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, just thanks. But you can just scroll down, you go into the featured section, you click on where I usually post a picture, and I say episode 8, blah, blah, blah. And then you can see the Spotify, and then you can see the YouTube. And I always post a link. Click the link, it takes you straight to that episode. Because I know how frustrating it is, and this is just with marketing, with home businesses. I've known the easier it is, the more convenient it is, the more people are going to check it out.
We're also working on having like somebody help us, like adding pictures and clips and video and stuff when we're talking.
But when I think about that, like you think about even Final Destination, or not Final Destination, Destination Fear, Project Fear. Yeah, they just started doing that. So like for us to already.
Oh no, they've been doing it the whole time. They've been doing it since they've been 15 years old. Oh yeah, they do all their own B-roll. They do all their own everything.
I know that, but I just mean No, I just mean that this is the beauty of camp. My youngest, she's 12. She's going for a walk on the phone with a friend, and they're just
and it's so cute because who cares?
They're FaceTiming, and they're like, "Let's go for a walk." And this is it. Get out. Oh, she put on rubber boots.
She actually skipped. She just skipped past us. That was super cute.
Find some frogs.
Squirrel.
The tadpoles have changed to frogs, so find some frogs.
Cute.
Yes,
but wait, you gotta finish what Nora said though about. Oh, you just did.
Yeah. Okay. Clips. Let's put them by the mic.
Okay. So, but this is the thing. This is the thing, and this is gonna be the shout out that I know my sister wants. Okay, are you ready?
Okay, let's do the love symbol.
Are you ready?
Love you, sissy.
This is for Stacy. All right, because
she has listened from the beginning.
Literally. Yeah. And she specifically asked.
She's the one that where we were saying she wakes up sometimes to 80 messages. I think that's super cute. Like she cares enough to give her opinion. My phone? Oh, I don't know. Mine's on there, so we can't use mine.
Dog stripping. Look.
Found chicken what?
Okay. Stacy, look.
Stacy,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, and I'm talking directly to you because I know you watch these. I know you and Mike both watch these. So are you watching? I'm going to play some of these clips that you sent me because I've saved them.
Yeah.
Nothing bad, but I
love it.
I want people to hear it. We were listening
today, and this is where the idea came for the episode.
Hysterical.
Because there's other things we wanted to talk about, but we're like, why don't we talk about our reviews and talk about what people say and share some of the clips and some of the feedback and the one from the friends.
You keep talking. I'm going to get up. I got to find my phone.
Here it is.
Emma has. How do you have
in
it?
her pocket. She's waiting to see if
Emma-
your 2-week guy is messaging you.
My 2 week, honey. Can I have my phone?
That's a
I got
big
no
thing.
boyfriend. Who? Oh God, not that one. I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's
Okay,
listen to some of these.
so listen
clips,
to
'cause They're
this.
super cute. I love it.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna say it. 10:10 this morning. She did say, "I just want you to think about me." Okay, well, Stacey, I do, and we appreciate the fact that you do listen. Okay, we do, and I
All of
appreciate
you,
your
everybody.
feedback. Oh yeah, everybody. But for me, I'm just specifically talking to her.
Mhm.
That look, I'm acknowledging you. Okay, I'm telling you this on the internet, on our page. Like I don't dislike you. Okay, I know you hate the word hate, so
We
I
love
will
you.
not say
We
that.
love you.
Now, oh, hang on.
Here goes.
Oh wait, that was just from today. I had to. All right, I'm gonna go to Messenger, and here we go. Are you guys ready? I'm
This
telling
is
you
where
right
she
fucking
wakes
now.
up to all the voice clips. I love it.
Oh
Put
sweet
it up to
Lord!
your mic. Hopefully they
I'm
can
going.
hear it.
I hope so. I hope you guys.
Because
I
that's
hope you
what
guys
someone
hear.
said about the fortune teller.
Okay.
They didn't hear what.
Let
the
me
kids
double
said.
check it first though, because I'm not too sure what she like. There's a lot of clips,
Let's show them.
but I don't know what she's saying.
No, that's what I mean. Show them how many clips there are. Hanny. Show them Hanny. How many?
Look,
Clips,
look,
clips, clips.
look,
Voice messages
look.
for days. I love it. I voice message too all the time
I know.
because you can get
Oh.
the tone.
I'll never forget the first time I experienced the LGBTQ community. Plus whatever.
Listen, plus whatever.
Plus,
My very
that's
first
not even about the podcast.
next podcast. Super good about the 90s. Your mic's way too close to your face.
We know.
Jen's is perfect.
Oh, Jen's is perfect. I know I'm loud.
It gets distorted. Why? It doesn't need to be right up in your grill like that, dude. For reals. Like where Jen's is?
Yeah.
You're talking about
Just copy Jen.
when you got your favorite song and you want straight up Paula Abdul. Where Jen's is at is perfect. You should both have it at that same distance.
You're not Paula Abdul, bitch.
You both have very powerful voices. You know, your sound.
Oh, I love it. She's so sweet.
You people only close it here.
It's true. Sometimes when you get excited, you pull it. I do too.
I know. Neither one of us are perfect. Like,
No, fuck no, because we're so animated. We're loud talkers.
and this is why we squirrel. We can't help it. Look, we do our best, and I do my best to let Jen talk. And yes, we have our moments, but at the end of the day, I still want it to be like where she talks about something. I'm, oh wait, I gotta tell you this because
100%.
we're having conversation. Like we're not a talk show. Like we're not interviewing each
No,
other.
no.
So when we squirrel or we talk over each other, it's not that we're doing it to be disrespectful of each other. If she's telling something that I know she wants to get out, you know, we'll sit there and we'll do that for each other. But at the same time, I don't want her sitting there for 4 minutes while I tell some stupid fucking story when she could have piped in. Like when we did our little clips, you guys are going to see this. Jen was holding the phone and talking.
It's so much. I posted it actually.
Oh, did you? But what I did was, and you'll and it's actually funny
All it
because
said is Jen, that wasn't fucking recording or something. I posted that one.
no, but
already.
the other one where you're just talking, but I'm just sitting there holding my drink and just going. I'm just doing like a slow running, quiet commentary while she's talking. We're not even having a conversation together. I'm just talking about what she's talking about under my breath, and it's actually really funny.
So we're gonna do mini clips. We feel like because we're at camp, we're together all the time. Why can't we film like a 2-minute, 5-minute, 30-second, even if we stitch them together? So if there's a week that we can't get together, because we've always said we have one in the back pocket. The sound's going to be horrible
We've got a
because
couple.
that was in the back pocket when we fucking sucked at audio. So it was a great episode.
Oh, but the vino,
one with
oh my
wine
God, the
and-
wine and oil up. You know what? We might have to listen to it again and see if it is that bad because it's a funny
It's going to be bad, but we're still going to
You know
post
what?
it
I think I'm going to post it anyway.
we have
Can
to.
I post
It's
it
a great
anyway?
one.
I'm going to because
Sorry,
it's
guys,
really
love you, hate
funny.
you, but
We have one episode left with shitty audio,
now's the time.
but it's so funny.
Where are we going? Hi. If you're from Saskatchewan, you'd know that. It's still a miracle.
Oh,
Where are we going?
I thought she was going to sing some sort of gospel song.
Not today. It is Sunday, so.
Oh, that's right. It is our first long weekend. So for my mini beers in Pennsylvania, first long weekend of the Canadian summer, which you know, because they always every year, every fucking Canada Day long, he's always like, "Happy Canada Day." He calls me Canada. Yeah. Happy Canada Day, Canada. Thank you. So when the U.S. and Canada, the men's hockey teams played each other in the Olympics, him and I had a bet that if the U.S. beats Canada, he will go out and buy a Canadian hockey jersey and wear it. And we won. And I got he made it his profile picture on Facebook. He's wearing a Team Canada jersey and he's holding a flag. He's like this.
I don't like it, but I'm doing it.
And he did. And he's like, "Would you have worn the American one?" I'm like, "No." Yeah, I know I would have. Of course I would have.
So Mike and I used to be really into UFC. 15 years ago, it was good. There was Diego Sanchez and like all the great fighters. And I'd go out all the time to watch the fights at the bar. Well, not the bar.
I enjoyed
where
UFC.
I met my husband. Yes.
Ooh, this is how we get on Joe Rogan. You know, he still commentates for UFC.
Yeah, I know. And I love UFC. I really want to see it live.
I would love to see UFC live for sure. Yeah. Anyway,
forget where.
Oh no, I'm sorry. See, I squirreled her. Oh, we can call that. I squirreled you.
That's squirreled moment.
No, we can squirrel each other.
So anyway,
UFC,
Mike. So we both really enjoyed UFC. So that's how we kind of had things in common. But I forget where I was totally going with that.
No, it'll come back. Hang on.
It's happening.
You love UFC. All right, it'll come back.
Oh, seeing if it little wiggle waggles. That's because we kicked the table.
You can hear the dog licking her. She was doing it on the couch, and I started laughing so hard. And Haley's like, "No, stop it! That's inappropriate." I'm like, all I can hear is the dog licking.
Look at her butthole.
Oh, she's so fucking cute. Oh my god, look at her cute face.
Such a sucky baby.
Oh my god. Okay, no, now I wanted to know where you were going with the UFC. But you said back in the day I used to like UFC, so like you don't like watching it anymore?
It's changed a lot.
Oh yeah, it's definitely changed a lot.
I was very invested in the fighters. So I used to watch UFC when I was young. My brothers actually wrestled. Not WWF wrestling, like they wrestled. And they were really good. And so my mom and me would go and watch them all the time, whether it was high school, whether it was a tournament, whatever, we would go and watch them wrestle. So wrestling and UFC are very similar because lots of times you wrestle them down to beat the shit out of them.
Well, they have all the different types of martial arts.
Right,
so,
but it comes in handy. Yeah. Like you can't just be a boxer. It's not just boxing.
God, no, you have to have everything.
So
I gave up
that's where I was going. I remember. Okay, so we loved UFC, Mike and I, and we'd go to all of them.
I knew I'd bring it back.
Right. So we had a bet one time, and it was Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
that was a long time ago.
Brock Lesnar didn't lose to anybody. Ever. He was a fucking beast. Oh, she's making her bed. She's getting comfy. She's fucking psycho.
That's hilarious.
We had this bet that if Brock Lesnar wins, I would get like a back massage or something. Okay. Something, I don't remember. If he lost, I would rub his feet.
Oh, God.
That's what I said. But Brock Lesnar never loses. I thought it was a done.
Yeah, that's a terrible deal.
Like, I'm winning this bet. It doesn't matter. I'm getting back massage. Whatever.
Oh my God.
He fucking lost.
That's
and
disgusting.
Not only lost, like lost in the first round, like fucking went down like a sack of potatoes. She's still making. She's making her bed.
I have never seen a dog nest the way this dog is like wrestling the couch to fucking nest. I'm sorry. It is the cute. You got to turn the camera around,
Let me
please.
See if I can turn it. Okay, it's comfy.
She's not even trying to
lay down, Nova.
No, let her go. I want to see how long she does this for. I let Casey nest for fucking like 20 minutes sometimes. Because what is going through their head? Look at her. No, this isn't good. No, hang on, guys. No, this isn't good. Now she's like, oh shit, you're not watching me anymore. That was hilarious.
So, Brooklyn told me I needed a brush. She said my hair was out of control. So, Brock Lesnar fucking loses.
And you had to touch someone's feet?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh.
I was like, just kidding. My fingers were crossed, my toes were crossed. I fucking take it back. Like, Coke Jinx, 10-cent refund.
There is no fucking way. I
don't touch feet. Are
no,
you fucking kidding me?
The only feet that I touched was my baby's feet when they were babies, because baby feet are adorable.
And puppy feet, actually.
Well,
beautiful.
And the only feet I'll touch now are Billy's at 15, but I would never touch my boy's feet or Emma's.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Well, if she needed me to, I would, but I won't like touch anyone else's feet. I don't even like touching my own feet. I go to the when I get a pedicure.
Was a deal. I thought it was a shoe-in win. And so when I lost, I fucking shit my pants. I was like, sorry, I'm not touching your feet.
She told your dad that she would rub his feet if this USC guy won. And then when he didn't or whatever, she was like, oh, wait, I'm not doing that.
I don't touch feet. Feet are gross. Baby feet
are the best.
Feet, even kid feet.
No, we're not doing that.
I mean, if your feet are freshly washed out of a bath or a shower, I might do the tickling back scratch because my kids love that.
I know, Billy. Billy, she'll lie down beside me and she'll like body check me and be like, rub my back. I'm like, well, can you be nice about it?
But you gotta like gently with your nails.
So the one thing about Max, my oldest, and he actually, to this day, he's 26, and he goes like, no, he's 27. Born in 97. Not a lot. He's old. But he goes like this.
That's when I graduated.
He goes, oh my God.
I never told you that. Every time you bring it up,
I can do math, but I don't think about it. I pretend not to do math. But Max does this to this, like he'll sit and he has, even if his hair's this long or he's grown it out, this one spot on his head. And I said, I have a picture of you doing that, like hours old, and he was bald. He just naturally rubbed this part of his head, and he still does to this day. And Vinny, oh, my Vinny. Oh, sweet Vin. Vin shaved his head. Remember, I told you. Vinny had hair like down here, okay? Yeah. And he said to me, Mama, I'm this close to shaving my head. I said, Vinny, please don't. Like, I love him so much. His hair is so beautiful. Then he sent me a picture, bald. And he looks,
bald.
He looked.
Oh, look, my hand's in the way.
It just doesn't look good.
No, I put it up with the Oilers now that we can see the whole logo and not our fucking spare tire around our race. Mine. Anyways, you've lost it. Vinny, bald head.
Yeah. So Vinny was born with a mohawk. Okay. Literally. Vin is a double crown. So, and they go inwards. So one goes this. He's got backward sixes on his head right here. And he was born with a mohawk. The kid was literally 13 seconds old. And I said, this baby has a fucking mohawk. So we call him Vinny, born with a mohawk. We said that was his birth name. So he shaved his head. Now he's 26 and he goes, Mama, because they still call me that I love. He goes like this. Look at this.
Mama.
He goes, what the fuck is this? I said, that's why you grew your hair out, you shit, because you have a double crown. You were born with a mohawk. Like, that's why you shave your head. He goes, I have my clippers with me all the time. I shave my head once a week because of his double crown. Because if it gets any more than this long, he instantly has a mohawk. It's hysterical. I never had to put product in his hair. His hair just went into a fucking mohawk. It was hilarious.
Oh,
is the fire still going? Can you get it going?
Yes, it is.
Did you keep it going for us, or can you go make it like nice and big?
We're gonna have to stitch these all together.
No, we won't. We don't have to stitch them. I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna play this in its entirety, the way that it is right now.
You're gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I'm playing it as it is. We're pausing because it's raining, and then we're gonna pause because we're going back. I'm just gonna leave it.
You don't even have to pause. Just take it in your hand, and I'll carry the table. Make me like, oh wow, look at me, guys! I'm walking.
Get Emma laughing. Emma's asleep and just smiling.
Brooklyn always gives me like she's the if you have me as a personal friend, you've seen her vlogging. Hey guys, and she'll like show the makeup and like try and
who does that? Brooklyn does that? Oh,
Have
that's
you
cute.
not seen those?
No.
Oh my God. All the time. She was obsessed.
So you could just
Subscribe.
record them in the camera roll on
Oh,
mouse.
that's so cute.
Oh, it's like literally the most sweetest, precious, odd. Like, and I put on Facebook. People can
That's
see it.
the cutest.
Because
Bill,
that-
do you know what's funny about that? Billy had one when she was in
that's all we
gymnastics.
watched.
When she was in gymnastics, and it was during COVID. Billy took my phone and she filmed herself explaining how to do gymnastics in my mom's big, huge basement. It's the cutest, and I came across it by
Brooklyn was doing
accident in my
makeup or
phone.
something, yeah.
I'm like, shut up.
She was like, I think she was using like a toothbrush to push her hair. You know, people use a brush to.
Oh
And
my
then
God,
you can hear
that's
us
so
talking
cute.
in the background, like Brooklyn, what are you doing? She's like filming 8 videos in the bathroom with makeup and. But it's like so precious.
It's so cute.
And this is what I said about these. I said, you know what? At the end of the day, it's something our kids can go to listen and hear our voices, because tomorrow's never promised. And I've always lived my life like this. Like, I'm so blessed to have my parents and my children and my siblings, and not everyone has that luxury. And I just feel like you could do this could happen, that could happen. You could be walking across the street, look at Fernanda with the train. Like, shit happens. And I don't ever want to be like, what if? Like, I wish I would have took a video clip of or the ones that don't delete the voice memo because it's the last voice memo.
For fuck's sakes, I still wish I had that voice memo that I was like, oh, that's who I'm doing the podcast with.
So let's talk about that, because
We did talk about that in the first episode. So the whole reason that me personally and for the podcast is I've wanted to do a podcast in my head for a very long time. And I know I mentioned this. I wanted to be in broadcasting.
It's not something I ever would have thought of doing, honestly.
And it's all, I've wanted to be in broadcasting on TV or radio or in some sort of capacity since I was probably, I'm going to say like 7 or 8 years old. I've always wanted to do something like this. And I didn't know how because I'm not creative. My brain doesn't just work that way. But
and
once
we suck at technology.
a little bit. But I knew once it happened, I would go, oh, that's it. That's what it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I get the text message or the video of the talk to text from Jen about the day she flipped out on the kids because she tripped over the dog.
New dog.
Funniest story.
My husband and my son were away at work, and my son was newly away at work, and it was just me and the kids, and things started piling up and frustrating me, and it was overwhelming.
And all moms every now and then are going to fucking snap. And if you don't snap,
I feel so horrible. You know what Quincy said to me the other day? I shouldn't even say this out loud, but this is being real. He's like, Mom, you fucking threw a chair at my head one time. I was like, I did? What?
But Jen.
What? But then he fucking never did it again, whatever
That's
it was
right.
he was
Because
doing.
you know what? And that's a lot of parents today. Don't do that. Like, you have to know that
I wasn't an abuser. I never.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
I never.
No. But as parents, we're allowed to snap every now and then. Okay, I slapped Vinny across the face. Vinny called me a fucking bitch when he was 14 years old. Let me tell you something. Me as a Gen X mother, it's not happening. Mm-hmm. Moms today might be like, oh, my kids meet. No, I'm going to slap you across the fucking face. It's not happening. Mm-hmm. I'm going to slap you. And if you don't like it, then you can fucking leave. I don't care. And that's just how we parent.
Because we had someone at our house the other day. And sure enough, their child actually hit them.
Oh,
and
no.
The child was back talking.
Yeah.
So, like, just like all kids.
How old was the child?
7.
Okay.
I think, something like that.
So old enough to know.
Yeah. But then hit the mom. And I was like, no. Sorry. No. That's not happening in my house. And
no.
He looked at me and I was like, you're not hitting your mom. I apologize right now. Like, I won't step in. It's your kid. You do your thing. You parent them. But at the end of the day, I have rules in my house and my vicinity. And you essentially agree to them. And this is funny because we've said this to our friends. Like, if you come in and we're podcasting, you have to know that you have consent. We're posting it because we are being very respectful of people or trying to be. And we don't want to post people, videos, anything without consent. We just, especially, I don't know.
When you think about it, I was actually thinking of this today, though. We take pictures and videos every weekend of stuff of people everywhere, all over the campground. We never ask for consent to post on Facebook. We just do it.
But because I'm always people that I know will consent. I never take. I'm aware of this kind of stuff. I won't go up to the pillow and take pictures of Brooklyn with a bunch of kids in the background. I won't. Because I don't know whose kids there.
Gotcha.
And even when I did Tupperware, I used to do like kids cooking classes.
Okay.
And I'd actually ask their parents if I had consent to post pictures.
Right.
They'd sign. Because it just like in school, you have to the FOIP and the this and the that. Like, I want to be respectful of everyone, and I don't ever want to post things. So don't come around, and we've said this already. Don't come around, especially when we're on camera.
Because if we want you on there,
it's being posted. Like, we're not gonna. I mean, I guess if we figure out how to blur out faces, maybe that'll be a thing. But probably not.
We're not gonna do that.
Just expect you're gonna be on.
I think that we should transition to outside.
That's what's up.
Because I think the light's going to be beautiful.
anyways.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.